welcome to another Thursday live stream on our puppy cam. So before we get started, of course, you have something to say, right? I wanted to go over, of course, our normal general housekeeping rules and things that are going to help us keep organized and be able to make sure we don't miss any of your questions. So if you guys are new here, you may not know, but you guys can chat with us, ask questions about the breed or about topics that we are talking about. Sound?
I know.
Whoops, sorry. We've got a new computer that we're trying to figure out the sound.
Okay.
So if you are new, you can put some comments in there and we will answer those questions. My daughter Alexis is behind the camera here and she is going to hopefully put stuff on the computer screen so others can see and also read them out loud so that I can answer you guys. But in order for us to make sure we don't skip or miss your questions unintentionally, we ask that you please put 3 question marks before your question, because a lot of people will just chat and talk back and forth and comment, and we appreciate that and we love it. But if you want to ask a question, please put the question marks so that Alexis can see them and make sure that we do not skip you. Second is you guys can ask questions about the breed. You can ask questions about the topics that we're talking about. However, we are not answering questions that are related to how many people are on our waiting list, where you're at on the waiting list. Those things are more private and we can answer those through email. And another thing is if you can please not ask the same question more than once because it just adds more things into the feed and then Alexis is going to be confused if she already answered you or not. So please be patient with the system. And then lastly, we have something absolutely new. We are not even familiar with it, but I've just been told that we already have somebody who has done it. It is called Super Chat. And Super Chat is where you guys can donate to our channel. It could be any dollar amount. And if you did do that, of course, we would appreciate that. And that helps support our channel and everything that we buy to make sure that your experience with our live stream is awesome. But what you guys would get in return, besides a thank you, of course, is that we will make sure that your question gets answered first. So if you did a super chat, we will bump you to the top of the list and you won't have to wait for Alexis to get through all of the other questions. And so that's just something that we can show a little appreciation for you guys donating anything. Again, it's not something that's mandatory. You guys are all here because we want you to be here. However, YouTube has now given us the authority to do that. So it's pretty new, especially for our channel because you have to have a certain amount of subscribers. And so anyways, we wanted to open that up to all of you guys. And that would also give us some more money to buy more toys and more gadgets for the puppies and for our live stream. So that is it. If you guys are new to our channel, my name is Desiree. My daughter Alexis is behind the camera and we welcome you. And please make sure you hit the subscribe button and also give us a thumbs up because we appreciate seeing that you guys like what we are doing on our live stream channel, and we are going to take off from there. Any questions?
I'm still trying to figure out the super chat on here, so if it looks funny, oh, it's gonna look funny.
Why? It's fine.
It's okay. So on YouTube itself, it looks super cool and amazing, and I love how it looks, and the colors and everything is super awesome. But if I go and put it on my screen, on the video, it's not bright colors, and it's like super chat and everything else.
But it does say super chat?
It does say super chat.
Okay, well at least we can acknowledge anybody who does and show our appreciation, and at least it will show up. And then hopefully, since we've never done this and we can't test it out without having a super chat, we really don't know what we're doing. So I appreciate your guys' patience with that. But at least we got something.
Thank you, Carrie.
Carrie, did you send us a super chat?
She sent us a super chat, And she got 2 stickers.
Oh my gosh.
And then Heather got a little animated sticker.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we knew that there was something called stickers as well, and we aren't familiar with all of this stuff, so I am so excited to see this. One thing I want you guys to know, every Thursday, after we shut everything down and put everybody away, my husband and I climb into bed and we watch the entire live all over again, because I don't get to see it on screen. I'm right here, and so I love to be able to see all of your comments and your questions. And so, just so you guys know, I go back and watch it the same exact night for 2 hours straight. So I will see everything. So if anything gets missed, I can always address you guys personally as well. But thank you, Carrie. You are awesome.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. You guys rock. I'm telling you, this is so cool. I'm so excited. So we are going to just quickly tell you who's in here. This is Sasha's puppies. And so this is Lightning and Lilo. If you guys remember a few weeks back, hey Missy, quit eating my shoe. You guys got to help name these guys. And so this is the little girl and the little boy. We did offer them to the waiting list. They have been spoken for. But I wanted to start with them because they are not as rambunctious. Of course, they're starting to get a little loud and rambunctious. But I'm going to come up close. Let's see if this light will work. We added a light in front of the lens, and that way when we get up close you guys can see. So if you guys are new, put it louder or lighter, higher, lighter, higher, there. Let's see if that helps. So before, when we would bring a puppy up close, the lighting was not as bright.
Oh, that looks really good actually. It's more focused on you than it is on her. So back up a little tiny bit. Perfect, right there. Down a little bit. Right there, perfect.
Lilo, are you saying hi?
You can see her blue eyes too.
Say hi, 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 hi. So the camera focuses automatically on humans over people, and so
Over
I have
dogs.
to, yeah. Oh, I said humans over people. It has been a crazy day, and I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. But this is Lightning. So Lightning is bi-eyed. So he has one blue and one brown eye. And he has such a beautiful, thick coat. Is he looking? No. So these are the boys and girls. They are 4.5 weeks old. And if you guys remember last week, maybe they're 5. Tomorrow they'll be 5. Last week, come here, buddy. They were like little lumps on a log. If you guys remember, they were just kind of chill, laying there.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine. If you guys are doing super chat, super stickers, and you have questions, make sure you plug those in so Alexis knows, so we can get to them first. Because you guys become the priority. Isn't that awesome? I think it's so freaking cool. But anyways, Alexis, you'll have to interrupt me if you get questions from anybody who has super chatted, so that way I can stop and answer
Yeah, no,
those
all
questions.
of our super chats are, Catherine said, your #1 fan, Thursday nights are my favorite. And then, Carrie said, love you guys, are amazing.
Aw, thank you guys. And then you said thank you to somebody else, Scott?
Scott put a sticker.
Oh, I
Little,
can't wait to see these stickers.
You put an animated sticker.
Really, Missy? An animated sticker? Okay, so I think the next thing we have to buy is I want a monitor right here so that I can see what you see. Hey, honey, that would be awesome. Can we do that? Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here because I love this. I get so excited, and I was never a techie person, but I've become one. Anyhow, so thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. We all do. And we are going to continue on. Of course, I know all of you guys are so excited because Siggy had 6 puppies.
Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie. Hey, Alexis, one thing I would want to say is, can you do me a favor when you read questions? Can you just say their first name if their name is listed?
Yeah.
Just so I know, because
It's kind of hard sometimes. People don't have their real names as their screen name. So just for reference, some people.
If you guys want me to be able to acknowledge who you are when you ask your questions, put your name at the end or right after the question marks, so that way Alexis can say who you are, and that will help me, because I know a lot of your names if you're on our waiting list, and then of course some of you aren't on our list, but you're on here every week, and so I want to be able to acknowledge.
Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you guys. You guys are rock stars. So put your names, and then that way we can acknowledge you. And like she said, a lot of times your YouTube name is not your physical name, and so we really don't know who you are, and we want to be able to know who you are. So back to Siggy. We will get to her in a minute. We did fix our sound from upstairs. If you remember last week, sound didn't work. I don't know what happened. Plugged it back in. It works fine. Weird. But that's that. So last week, these guys weren't very active. And look at them now. We posted a video of them, I think over the weekend. And they are starting to become little puppies. They're no longer potatoes, which is really cool. So if you guys remember seeing them week after week and how much they've changed, I don't know why you guys left their shoes today, but they changed so much over 8 weeks. It's crazy when you see a newborn puppy, like we're gonna see Siggy's in a minute here, and then 4.5 weeks later, we already have this, which is so cool. Hi. So I did have my list of things. Let me know if we have questions, okay?
Oh, we do. We have a few new people too.
Oh, and that is one thing I forgot. Before we get into all of that, I'm a little crazy today and all over the place because we got hacked. Our email, our computer got hacked, and there was fraud on our credit card, and so of course that's what I woke up to this morning, which means my whole morning of setting up live stream had to get put on hold because I had to call the banks, change all of our account names.
And that's why we were so late.
And that's why we were late, because I was stressing. But all better, so I might be a little unorganized today, and that's why. So I'll do my best to stay on track. Now you can go ahead. I was gonna say you're about new people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I should have wine. Maybe next week will be wine and puppies. That would be awesome. And I'll just sit back and do nothing but drink wine. I'll probably fall asleep if I did that. But if you guys are new, please let us know. Type new in the comments so that we can acknowledge you. Also because we are going to be sending a few more masks out this week. And that will be to one new person and to somebody else as well, but I'll announce that shortly. I want to get to some questions. But if you are new, type new in the comments below, and that way Alexis can welcome you and I can welcome you. And now on to the questions.
Oh, real quick.
Yes.
Did you say about the 3 question marks?
I did. Do I need a reminder?
Yes.
Okay, put it in the put it on the bottom too. Maybe you could do a little ticker.
Yeah.
If you guys are new and you have a question, please make sure you put 3 question marks before your question, because Alexis cannot read through everybody's comments. So in order for her to see your question, please put the question marks, otherwise she's gonna skip you. And if you don't want her to skip you, then you can do a super chat. Okay.
Oh, hang on, give me 2 seconds, because whenever I share...
Hi.
Of course, we had to shut down all of the computer and restart everything, so it's kind of all over the place.
Yes.
And things weren't where they were before. And so, whenever I show comments, usually they're on their self-timer, and since we reset it, it changed it. So let me fix that.
So what Alexis is talking about, since we woke up to being hacked, we had to wipe our computers clean. Meaning, okay, that is my water, that we had to set them back to factory default, which was a bummer. And we lost everything that we had all set up for this every week. So, and on top of that, Alexis had school today. So she finished like 4:30 and jumped over here to try to help me.
From 8 a.m. to 4:30.
Yippee-yay for college students. Okay, questions.
All right. Let me see here.
What are you doing?
Because we have super chats all over the place.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I believe missed you. I apologize. Say it again. We're gonna start with Tanya.
Okay.
She said, do you remove the dew claws, and if so, why?
We do remove dew claws on our puppies. There are a few occasions when we don't, but for the most part we do. And that is because small dogs that are born with dew claws, which most are, they don't need them. So working dogs need their dew claws for work, but little dogs don't really need that dew claw. And why we remove them is because, for one, sometimes they have back dew claws, which isn't very pleasant looking when they've got a big nail hanging off the back. They also don't wear down on their own whenever they have the dew claws that hang, or even the ones that are up high. And then if you don't remove them and they're active in a small dog that doesn't necessarily need them, they can actually get them ripped off. So they can injure themselves, get it stuck on something, and there's a main artery that runs next to those, or on them, I believe, and what'll happen is they can bleed out. And if you're not home and that were to happen, that would be a pretty scary sight. So that is why we remove them. And there are a few occasions when we don't. Usually it's because, for example, Rue's litter, we were not able to do that. And that's because of quarantine. We couldn't get into the vets. And also because we were dealing with Diamond's loss of her puppy and just so much going on. And I really just forgot to book their appointment, and so I didn't have much choice. But usually, yes, they're removed.
Okay. Hi, Nikki. Welcome in. Thanks for being new.
Hi, welcome to our channel.
She had a question of how nervous were you when Siggy had her puppies? I know when my cat had kittens, I was an absolute wreck.
Well, this isn't Siggy's first litter, so I wasn't too nervous about her delivering okay. I was more nervous because Siggy is the type who absolutely loves me, wants me right there until she starts having them. Once she starts having them, she gets very, very protective, and she will pick her puppies up with her mouth and hide them from me. So I was more nervous about that and her actually hurting a puppy than her having a problem with the litter. So that was my nerve. It was really nerve-wracking because of that. Why? Because I was trying to film. I thought it would be a great opportunity to have a film made on a litter because I knew she had quite a few puppies in there, and so we would hopefully capture at least one or two births in a good angle. So I had to stay right by her in order to do that. I didn't put any of that into the video because I didn't want anybody to worry that maybe she was hurting the puppy. After I watched the whole video back, I was actually quite amazed because here I was thinking like she's trying to hide them from me and she doesn't want me to touch them. And it was actually the complete opposite. We watched the video and it wasn't even that. She was picking the puppy up to keep it close to her, to be able to pay attention to where it was, because she knew it was her first puppy too that she had. So it was specifically the very first one born. She did not want it wandering off. And when I watched, she would put it down right next to her. And then when she would put it down, it would start going and she instantly would pick it back up and put it right back next to her. And she wouldn't let it go. She would just stay there for a second. And then when the puppy stopped moving, she would let it go and it would stay there. And I was really shocked because of course, when they're having puppies, I'm all over the place and I'm checking and I'm looking and everything's good. And then I'm on the computer or whatever trying to do other things.
More super chats.
More super chats.
Thank you, Emily, Karina, and Chris.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Emily, Karina, and Chris. You guys are awesome. If you have questions, please, please, please put them in the comments because we are going to jump right to you guys first. And so if you do, please do so. And thank you guys for the super chat. So back to my original long answer to my question. That was why I was so nervous. But I was really, really proud of Siggy, and I can't wait to show you guys all of her puppies.
Okay, next question is, do we ship internationally? And the reason I'm asking is because I'm from Oh, I don't know how to say this. Oh, Brazil. Okay, Brazil. And I plan to get myself a Klee Kai soon.
Okay, so we used to ship internationally quite a bit. In fact, we have shipped to Indonesia, to Australia, to Brazil, to Finland. I said Australia. I think that's pretty much it. I might be forgetting something. But the problem is that it gets really, really hard to ship a puppy internationally, especially over the last few years. And it is a very hard, lengthy process. So because we are not a rabies-free country, and a lot of countries are, it can take 6, 8, 9 months to ship a puppy. Even to Hawaii, we can't ship to Hawaii. And so for that reason, we decided to stop international because it's really hard on us to keep a puppy for 6, 7, 8 months and then have to let it go. And it's hard on my family. It's hard on the mommy dogs because they think that we're keeping their offspring and we're not. And then they become part of our pack and then they have to leave. And they don't always bond with their new family because they're so used to us and our routine. And so for that reason, we have really tried to stay away from international shipping. I will say with Brazil, at least as of a few years ago, they are not worried about rabies, and so we can ship at a young age. It's just still very expensive because the flight's more. We have to get international health certificates. We have to go to the USDA and get stamp of approval. So it is still a pretty lengthy process and an expensive one. So depending on if you're willing to pay, then it's possible. If you're not, then it won't happen.
Okay.
Hi, babies. Are you no super chat questions?
No, we have no super chat questions.
Wow, you guys are awesome. So you just sent super chats and stickers because you love us and we love you too. Thank you guys.
We have a ton of questions.
Okay, jump through.
Next one is Jennifer. She said, I can't believe Siggy had 6 puppies. It got me thinking, what is the largest amount of puppies that you've had in your home at one time? Just seems like madness of the best kind.
Yes, 6 is a big size litter, and we actually, the kids and I were talking about this because I have 2 older kids that are 21 and almost 20, and we joke all the time about, remember when we would have 18 puppies running around, or remember when, I want to say the most we've had at one time was like 20. Insane, over 20, and it was insane. Now, not all the same age, but still, like, I am overwhelmed now, and I'm going to be even more overwhelmed in a few weeks, but it's still in a good way, like you said. It's rewarding, it is a lot of work, and it's exhausting, so I look forward to the breaks once in a while, but at the same time, like, I couldn't imagine my life without having puppies, and when we do have a downtime, like usually once or twice a year, we won't have puppies for a few weeks, or maybe even a month. At first it's like, oh, this is awesome, and then like, God, it's so weird, we don't have puppies and we miss it, so yeah, a lot.
Okay. How can you tell what size a puppy is going to be?
So we usually are able to give our best guess at about 4 weeks old. So that's one of the reasons why we don't offer our puppies to the list before that. And we can tell by a lot of things. First of all, let me just say, disclaimer, we can't guarantee the size. It's only based on our experience and best guess based on all of that. But we've been doing this for a pretty long time, since 2003, so we have a pretty good idea. We don't always get it right though. So we are able to give our best guess based on their weight, based on the size of their paws, and based on the size of their feet, of their head. So we'll use Little Lightning here as a great example because last week on the live stream, I showed you guys what I did, exactly looking at the eyes, the head shape, and their paws. And I had told you guys, I think that they will be mini, she'll probably be a mini to small standard. And I looked at him, and then at first I said mini to standard, and then I saw his feet, and I said, no, he's going to be a standard. Or I think I said probably. And so he is almost 5 weeks now. And the size of his paws are pretty darn big when you compare him to his sister. And so let's see if he'll do this for me. We laugh because it looks like his paw is fake. Like, hopefully this will focus.
It did.
So, like, does that look like a fake picture? Like, I think this paw is gorgeous. Let's look at this paw, buddy. He has the cutest little paws, but they look fake. Well, now he's gonna curl that one. Huh, you're gonna curl it. So look at these back paws. So he has pretty big feet. Missy, come here, mama. Come here. Let me see your, come here. Come here. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. So we'll do this. I don't know if I can do this with my 2 hands, but we'll try. So if he'll put his foot up. Is it focus on him?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe.
You can tell even with his foot curl. You can tell.
Look at the difference of that foot, and look at the difference of their heads. So if you look at their heads even, like his head's just a lot bigger. And so those are my comparisons. And then also their weight. So I weigh them every week, and their birth weight. And then by keeping track over the years, I give you guys my estimate of what I think. It has nothing to do with the size of their parents, just for the record. I don't even take that into account because toys can produce standards, standards can produce toys, and so we can get all 3 sizes, even in the same litter. And so for that reason, I throw all that out the window. I don't really take that into consideration. I go off of each puppy individually. Okay.
Oh, a lot of new people.
Nice. Let's hear some new people.
Emily, Denise, Tanya.
Hi guys. Welcome.
Nikki.
Welcome.
Michael said Klaus says hi.
Aw, hi buddy.
And then
Michelle?
Yes. Sorry. Again, my glasses are upstairs.
I knew who it was.
Next question. How common are party split eye color?
Where's my little boy?
Right behind your chair, I'm pretty sure.
What are you doing? You sleeping? Come here. Party and bi-eyed, if that's what you mean by split, or is party probably just being split the same eye? It's still pretty common. We get, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15% of our puppies have a party eye or a bi-eyed. A lot of that has to do with the parents. So if we breed a brown-eyed dog to a blue-eyed or party or bi-eyed with a blue or a brown, I'll see it more than without. Like Trout and Ozzy both have a party eye, and so I'll see it a lot with their puppies. So we do see them. We probably produce more blue eyes than anything, but we do get party and bi-eyed. I'm trying to think, honestly, without keeping track of every single thing, it's hard to know for sure, but hey, she got her glasses. Now she'll be able to read. It's hard to know for sure, but we do see them quite a bit. If you want to run through a few questions, and then I will go upstairs so everybody can see Siggy's puppies.
Well, we have kind of a lot.
All right, I better answer questions quickly.
Yeah, you're kind of going on a little
I
bit
know.
long. Well, this isn't a question, but I see it on my other screen. Jax's family is here.
Hi guys, how are you? How is our baby boy? So Jax went home today. He got picked up a little while ago. It was the cutest thing ever. Their daughter had no idea that they were getting a puppy, and she thought they were coming here because Dad won in a comic auction. It was the cutest thing ever. She didn't believe that it was her puppy. She thought I was taking the puppy out to go potty. So it was pretty cool.
Okay.
I wish we were on the ground for that one. Of course, whenever you're on the ground, they don't do it.
I know. Okay, next question.
Here.
Celia said, how long is the longest time a puppy fan has been on your waiting list?
Oh my gosh, years. In fact, the people that got Jacks were on our list for, a couple years. Not because they couldn't have gotten a puppy, but because they chose to wait for quite a while. So, yeah, a while. And now with our waiting list, it's grown quite a lot. You're looking at a good 18 months probably for a puppy from us at this point in time. But for anyone who got on our list before the whole pandemic, it's about 6 months.
Where did you get your rug?
Oh, I got these online on Amazon. So they're actually mats for dogs, and it really helps. I like them for a few things. For one, it helps so that they're not on a slippery floor, because when little puppies are learning how to walk, if they are on a slippery surface, it's really hard for them to get their grip and to be able to get up and start moving. So I like it for that, but they're also really good for like when moms are having babies and we want them to be absorbent. So these are actually water resistant, and so they absorb stuff it won't leak through. So they can see the back, right?
Yep.
So this has the little, like if you're familiar with the socks that have the little rubber balls on them so that you don't slip on the rubber floor or on the hard surface, that's what these have, so they don't slip. Yeah, Amazon.
Is Kika still around?
No. Who asked that?
Juan,
No, she is no longer with us. She's in doggy heaven. That happened in May of 2018. Yeah. Unfortunately. But her legacy lives on.
Oh, so much.
For all of you guys that don't know this, probably, I don't think I've ever said this, our little rhinestone is actually a picture of Kika that was made. So that's one of the reasons why this is special, of course, because it is from our dog, our craziness that got started from her.
I'm gonna point out the logo we have in the background is actually Kika as well. I'm gonna make it big so you guys can see it.
Yeah.
It's on the back wall. I pulled it bigger so you can see it. This is actually a picture of Kika as well that we converted.
I mean, she is the start of our madness, and back in 2003 when we named ourselves Kika's Klee Kai, it was because of her. So it just seemed fitting to have our logo and everything be her, because she deserves it. Hi, babies. Are you guys getting tired? I know that people are probably anxious to see Siggy's puppies too, so I'm going to try to answer questions quickly.
Okay, I think we're almost done. I'm not sure. I can't tell you. There's like 1 million people right now. We have 85 people on.
Ooh, okay, so if we have 85 people, and before I go upstairs, I need to talk about the masks. But if we have 85 people on here, a lot of you guys are new, and so I want to do, if you guys can do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up, which will tell YouTube that you like our channel. Also, it'll tell us that you like our content. So if you can take a second and hit the thumbs up, I would appreciate it.
And then not only do we need you to put new, but if you could put new and put your email so that we could get a hold of you to find out where we're going to ship the mask.
Can you put my email address on the screen?
I sure can.
So we are going to give away 2 masks. They're nothing fancy, but they're kind of cute. And one of them will go to a new person, okay? So that means you've never been on our channel. This is your first time finding us. If you can, if you're interested in a mask, then put in the comments below that you're new and your email address. If you don't feel comfortable with giving us your email address on the internet, of course, I understand. You can always email me, and Alexis is, I think, got that up on the screen, and you can email me that you were new, and this is your email address. And then that way, at the end of the show, Alexis is going to pick a new person and will mail you guys a mask. Hopefully, Jerica got her mask. Last week we gave Jericho, who was new, a new mask, and I got that mailed off. But we will do that for one new person, and then we are going to open it up to everybody, because we have a lot of people who are here every single week, and we appreciate you guys just as much. So everybody, if you want a mask, type yes in the comments, please, and then Alexis is going to pick.
Yes, with your email.
Oh, with your email. Or yes, and email to follow so that she knows that you're going to send it. But she picks, I don't pick. She's in charge of that. She sees all the comments. So if she sees that you guys are active and you ask a lot of questions, or you're here every week, I don't know. That's how she picks, I think. She can probably
I
chime
like
in.
to pick based on how much you are involved, I guess.
Makes
Asking
sense.
questions, wanting to learn.
Yeah, makes sense. So we will send 2 out this week, and if you can do that, and then we'll talk about that again here in a little while, just so that everybody has a chance. I know sometimes people are on here and they're rewinding back, and that's another thing you guys may not necessarily know if you're kind of new to the whole live streaming. You can actually be watching it and then say, oh wait, the puppy just jumped or whatever. You can actually go back in the live and go back to any part that has already been live, and then go back to the forward current. So you can do that at any time. So I know that not everybody is always watching in the moment. They're watching some of the past stuff. All right. So that is for the masks. That's what we have today to give away. And then if we're good, should we move over to...
we didn't even answer any questions.
Oh.
Did you
Do
forget
you-
about that?
Well, okay.
Let me do a few.
Okay.
Do you ship within the continental U.S.?
Yes. So we ship within the United States. Now, I say that we ship because we've always shipped. However, with everything going on right now with coronavirus and airports and airlines not at full capacity and shutting down a lot of their flights, it is very difficult. United is not even allowing puppies to be shipped at this point, and so that also makes it very difficult. So depending on the time of year, because if it's hot, we cannot ship right now with American Airlines. We can only ship with United, and United is not allowing pets. So depending on the time of the year, and depending on if this whole pandemic goes away and we are back full swing in the United States, the answer will be yes. Right now, I am recommending that anybody who's getting a puppy either fly in or take your chances. It's probably better to just fly in and pick up your puppy. But hopefully we'll get back to normal soon. Although I've been saying that for a few months now.
Do we know Cessna and Simba's baby's eye color?
No, I mean, I kind of have an idea, but not yet. They're still pretty young, so like what, 2.5 weeks old. I usually don't know for sure, especially if there's party eyes. So if there's party eyes, it's really hard to identify that at a young age, because puppies are born with a film over their eyes, and so it looks like it's blue, kind of like babies, where it's like a blue haze, but then it's a darker blue. Oh, that was my foot you ran into. And so it's hard to know for sure. Party eyes are very, very tricky.
Lightning's mama's here.
I was just gonna say, hold on, is it Jenny? Hi, Jenny. Where is your little boy? This is the baby boy. So Jenny and Kyle are getting this little guy, and they actually live in San Diego. So they are pretty lucky. They get to just drive out. Okay.
Who was Siggy bred with?
Oh well, these aren't going to be quick questions. That's actually on my list of things I wanted to talk about. So Siggy was bred to 2 males. And this is something that is kind of a common practice among breeders. It depends on what people are trying to accomplish and that type of thing. But so she was dual bred which means I have to DNA the puppies to know for sure who the father is, and I'll explain why we did that in a minute here. So she was actually bred to Simba and to Stebbins. Both are standard size. Stebbins is a black and white brown-eyed, and Simba is a gray and white blue-eyed. And so we did that because a few weeks ago on the live we had talked about Simba's really young, like a year and a half, and he's only had a few litters, and they've been really small sized litters. Now it may be because of the boy and it may be because of the girl. So if he's not very potent, I might be getting small litters. If the girls aren't releasing a lot of eggs, I might not be getting good sized litters. And come here, mama. Oh, you gotta go pee, and the pee pad's over there. And another reason is because he is a little too excited and he's breeding too soon. So all of that could be why we're getting small litters. I don't want to put the blame on Simba, but I don't know for sure yet what's going on. So with Siggy, I decided to breed her to 2 boys. For one, because I didn't want to miss having a good sized litter. Siggy always has a good sized litter. For 2, I wasn't sure if Simba was being too aggressive too soon. And so for me to test that, after she was already with Simba and bred, I put her with Stebbins, and they tied right away. So when I say tie, that means bred. And so then that reassured me, for one, I know that Simba wasn't too soon, because Stebbins is actually really seasoned. He won't breed when it's not the right time. So that helped reassure me with Simba that his timing is right. And now it'll be fun to see. I will say her first due date was Monday, based on Simba. And she actually delivered on Sunday, which is the day before, but that's not uncommon either, because they can actually produce or have puppies born even a couple of days, 3 days before. So it's like 3 days before, 3 days after, give or take. So there's this big window. So it'll be fun to see. I don't know for sure who daddies are. We could have 2 daddies. But mom is black, dad is gray or black. What I will say is there's 3 gray puppies in there. I am 99% sure those puppies will be Simba's, because 2 blacks very, very, very rarely will give a gray. I got 3 grays. So I don't think Stebbins is the father to those grays. The blacks, it could go either way, because mom is black. So that was on my list. Thanks for asking that question.
Okay.
Can we go upstairs?
No. Do you recommend these dogs for first-time owners?
That depends on you. So if you are a first-time owner and somebody stole my pillow or my chair, and you're a softie, and you're gonna let this dog rule your life, then I would say no, because they can be stubborn, very strong-willed, and will learn how to manipulate their owners if you're too soft. And so if you're not too soft and you have an active lifestyle and you are at least familiar with dogs somewhat, or at least can learn, and you're open to that, then they're a great companion. Like, they want to be with you all of the time. So it also depends on your lifestyle. If you are a doctor and you're gone all the time and you're busy, the answer would be no. If you have a lot of time to spend with your dog and you're wanting to bond and get out with them, then the answer is yes. Just know you have to be firm, but gentle, of course, and they need to know who's in charge. So you're the alpha, they're not the alpha. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing on my chair? That's my chair. That is my chair.
Okay. She said, why did you want to start breeding these beautiful pups?
Oh, so back when I was young, I didn't even have kids at the time. I used to own wolf hybrids, and so my largest was like 180 pounds, ginormous, big boys. And once I started having kids, I knew that I needed something smaller, something that didn't destroy my yard and didn't require so much of my attention. Came across these guys in Home Depot. So I've always bred. I've had parrots and snakes and all kinds of stuff. So I've always been active in breeding something. So I couldn't see my life not. And I felt like this was like the perfect companion breed, smaller. We could have kids still and still have somewhat of a decent yard. So that's what got me started.
Now I think we are down to everybody saying yes and new and emails.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, wait. I found some. How tall are your exercise/playpens, and how about crates?
Okay, so exercise pens, it depends. We've got a few different sizes. You want to stay with probably close to 30-inch at the least, and 48 if you can, because some will learn to jump. Most of ours don't, but I have one specifically who does, and she'll clear a 3-foot, 3.5-foot pin. So depending on the dog, if you want to be safe, just go with 48. If you can't find that, or for the pins, especially the ones I use that mount to the walls, the biggest that I can find is 30-inch. Rue can jump it. She usually doesn't, but she could. Was that the only part of that question?
Yeah, I think so.
My brain is fried.
Oh, crates.
Oh yeah, crates.
Right.
Okay, so that also goes in stages. So whenever you bring home a puppy, you want that crate to be very small. You want it to be 17 by 19 by 21 or something like that. And it might be like 19 by 17 by 21. I don't remember, but very small. And the reason for that is because usually puppies will not potty where they sleep. However, if they have enough space to go to one side and use the restroom and then go back to another side to sleep, they will. So we definitely encourage small. Once they're older, these are like 20, I want to say they're like 27 or 28 by, I don't know. I think the link is on my website. If you want to know for sure, I can measure it real quick, or you can email me. But they're still pretty small. We have one that's really big, but that's just because it's easier for the big dogs when they want to be all together. They just all jump in there. But they're still pretty small, like under 30 inches. If you're going to go with metal crate, make sure that you get a cover for your metal crate, and also make sure that it has a divider so that you can make it small in the beginning, because the metal crates are really wide open and these guys like to den. So if they can see everything, they're not going to be a fan of the crate, or they're going to get distracted really easily. So that's why we don't use metal crates. Oh, you're tired.
We answered that one already.
Yay. While she's looking for any other
When-
questions. Oh, never mind.
They're like one after another.
Okay.
When can you start walking the puppies?
We'd say right away. So of course it depends on your area and how clean it is. If you live in a somewhat decent neighborhood that you trust that the people that are walking their pets are clean, then we want to get them out right away. Of course, we don't want you to take them to parks. We don't want you to take them on hiking trails, anything that's not a safe environment and you don't know what type of animals have actually been there that maybe have a disease or aren't vaccinated. But if you trust the neighborhood, definitely get them out as much as you can, because socializing is so important at such a young age. Like that window of opportunity ends at about 16 weeks. So if you wait until they have all of their shots before you get them out, you've lost so much valuable time on socializing and getting them experienced and used to all of the different sounds that are out there in our world. Like, they're not used to that. So as soon as you can safely do so. It is Thursday, which means every Thursday our doorbells ring for whatever reasons.
I hate that.
Maybe it's Amazon today. It's probably Amazon. Okay, go ahead.
Nope, not Amazon.
What is?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is there a particular color combination of mother and father that would produce more puppies of a certain color, or is it random no matter the color?
No, I will say there's only a few ways that this will go. So red to red, if I bred two red dogs together and they do not carry the white gene, so they can't produce a white puppy, I would only get reds. And then, so that's pretty common, right? I don't really do that very often, but that's what you would get. And then two blacks, if you bred two jet blacks, and when I say jet black, we talked about this before, so there's a lot of different dilutions of the colors, like light gray, dark gray, lighter black, dark black. So a salt and pepper black has a lot of white undertones, and then the jet blacks have a darker undertone and an undercoat. So two jet black dogs almost always will only produce blacks if they don't have the red gene. So the kicker is the red gene or the white gene. So reds, they have to, both parents have to have the red gene in order for us to produce red puppies. White puppies, both parents have to have the white gene in order for us to produce white puppies. So if we put that out of the equation on the whites, blacks are almost always going to produce blacks. Grays, on the other hand, two grays will throw blacks and grays. So, and even of course white or red, which is, again, they both have to have those genes. Can they see this puppy?
Yeah. Perfectly, actually.
We talk about, like, they love to just climb up on and fall asleep, and you know, you don't really get to see this very often because they're always so hyper and rambunctious, but this is what I mean when I say they just climb up on us and fall asleep. It's really cool. So blacks, jet blacks, predominantly you're gonna see blacks. Two reds, predominantly you're gonna see all reds. All right, me and my long answers. I really like having the young puppies. It's just so peaceful.
Will you share the DNA results with us?
Oh yeah, of course. Absolutely. So when we get it, hey, maybe I'll even like do it live. We'll see. It's been a really, really long time since I've done a dual sired litter, and it'll be interesting to see because this is a big litter. And they're all very, very similar in size. So that's another thing, like whenever they breed, they can actually conceive for several days depending on when the female releases the eggs and how fast the semen gets to the egg. And so they can actually produce puppies that were conceived like a day or two before others, which is sometimes why you'll see a puppy that's really, really tiny or even doesn't make it because they weren't really ready to come out. They weren't cooked enough, if you will. And so if you breed a dog for way too many days, you might end up with some preemie puppies because they conceived early and later. But in this case, they're all the same, very, very similar in weight. And so I know for sure they conceived around the same time, but it could still be both of them. I've never had, by the way, I've never had a litter that was actually dual sired, which means both of the dogs that I bred the female to both had puppies. I've never had that. It's always been one. So we'll see. Maybe this is a first.
Woo! Super chat.
Super chat.
And it's a question.
Who is it?
Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine. Let's hear it.
How often do you get light gray puppies? I I think Cessna's puppies were the first this year.
I think we had a few, but we don't get very many. I will say, and last week whenever we were talking about Cessna's litter and I was saying I wanted to maybe keep Marsh, we named him Marshmallow, thanks to you guys, the viewers, you guys got to name him. And so they're both girls, and actually I need to get them out, but my babies are sleeping on me. We don't get them as often, and that's why, remember whenever I said I bred Trout to Cashmere intentionally, even though I knew I could possibly get whites, and that was because I wanted the light grays, because last time they did produce, no, time before that, they did produce a light gray. It's hard for us to get those, and it's funny because we talk about dogs every day, all day in this house, and we were just talking maybe a week or so ago about the really light grays. The light grays are near and dear to my heart. Like, they're my favorite because Kika was my first and she's a light gray. So I absolutely love them, and we don't see them very often. And I think that we get the light grays when both dogs produce whites that are bred together. Because I know this might be a little too much for all of you guys, so I'm sorry, hopefully I don't bore you, but the light grays that we own or that we have owned, they always have the white gene. So they always have the white gene. It's like they're missing part of their mask gene, color gene, I don't know. I'm not in genetics and I have no idea if I'm even somewhat accurate, but we looked back and we can't find a dog that produced the light gray that didn't have the white gene. So we think it's linked. So why don't I get very many light grays? Because I don't intentionally try to get a bunch of whites. I don't know. That's my thought.
Okay, we still have a million questions, but these two are boring.
Alexa says it's time to put the sleepyheads back to sleep. So if you want, I will.
Also, Aaron, Jack, and Isla are on.
Oh, baby Isla. Hopefully you guys all remember the beautiful little red girl. She went home a few weeks ago to Denver, and they're on. We need to figure out a way where we can zoom and put their video on while they're on so we could see them. That would be so cool.
Like a shared stream.
Yeah, like a shared stream on Zoom. That would be so very cool, because then we could see the little puppies as they grow up. But hi guys, welcome for joining us. Okay, I am going to grab them, put them away, and then.
Do you want me to just put it on Siggy?
Yeah. Do you want to continue with questions, or do you want to go up and
Well, we have. Hang on. Let me count.
Okay. Well, why don't you count? I'm gonna put them away, and then I can decide. Let's see. We got. Because I don't know if I should grab. If I grab the big dogs, oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. But I think what I'll do is get Cessnas.
We have 8 more questions.
Okay, then why don't we do this? Ask a question while I grab Cessnas, so I can at least let them see them real fast, because they'll be easy for me to talk over. Just so you guys all know, once I bring the 7 and 8 week olds in, it gets really loud and crazy, and it's harder to answer your questions. So I'm gonna try to answer some questions. I also need to, I know you're making notes, right, on the new.
Oh yeah, I got them all.
Okay. All right, so let me just grab those two. Did you put them on Sig?
Nope.
Go for it. Hopefully you guys can see Siggy and her babies. Alexis says, I can't see, but Alexis says that Siggy's holding one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. So I'll go over there in a minute and tell you who each is because I know everyone's excited to hear. We didn't do a litter announcement officially with who's who because we thought the video that we did on the birth would be a pretty cool way to say Siggy had 6 puppies. But I'll go up there in a minute and we'll go over all of them and then we are gonna name that litter. So that litter, if you guys are new, which I know we have a lot of new people, when we have a litter of puppies, we name them by the alphabet. So we are on the letter N. Last litter was M, and that's these guys, Marshmallow. So we have we don't care what we name them. Like, it is a lot of fun. So we had Lightning and Lilo, and then we had Marsh and Mellow, and they're both girls, which was really fun. So N's, we're gonna have 3 boys, 3 girls that we have to name, and we love to hear your guys' suggestions on that. So if you guys can start thinking of that, don't put them in the comments yet, because what'll happen is Alexis is gonna lose them. It's really hard for her to go back. So I will tell you here shortly, and then you guys can jump in and put them all in there. But we pick all of the names based on you guys and what sounds fun and cool, and they don't get called those names. At least they don't know their names. We do it for tracking purposes, and so it's a lot of fun. But we'll do that here in a minute, and I'm just gonna bring these cuties up so you guys can see. And what I think it was Catherine, right, who was asking about the light grays. Yes. And so we were talking about the light grays, and these 2 are lighter than the 2 I was holding a minute ago. And they're very, very light. They will change a lot from what they are now to what they will be as adults. But basically, this is like Kika, Simba, the really light grays, and they end up being kind of silvery. And I'm gonna turn this light on so you guys can see better without the darkness. We'll see what you guys think their eye color is. How's that? All right, so this is Mellow. Hopefully it's not focusing on me.
It's not.
Is it focused? Good.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my light died. Hey, honey.
Yes.
Can you get me the other light? My light just died. Of course. So I have Marsh. Now we're gonna have to fix the lighting. And then Mellow, but we want you to be able to see their eyes. So if I can get the light. Well, why don't you ask me questions while we wait for the light?
That sounds good.
That way I can do 2 things here. All right. Come here, babies. Go ahead.
Can you mount 2 of the exercise pens to mount on the walls to make a bigger area?
Yes, 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 yes. I love these pens. You don't have to mount them on the wall either. We mount them on the wall because they're secure, and you can add as many as you want. I think we own 4 or 5 of them. So like right here, you can't see this, but there is one all around the desk and the camera equipment so that the puppies don't eat it. And it's mounted to the wall, and it's totally secure. But we take part of one and we add them to the other, and
Another
the doorbell again. So yes, you can.
This one's Amazon.
Yay! We should do Amazon box opening.
Where's the light, man?
It's on the camera upstairs.
You think? You look confused.
No, it is. Okay, go ahead. Next question.
Okay, what are the strategies to train them? How can you make sure that you are the alpha?
Well, for one, it's consistency and you making the rules. So if you let them make the rules or you give in when you shouldn't, they quickly learn that if they continue to do this, you will continue to respond. And when you do that, you've now taught them to never do what you want them to do, because eventually you'll give in. So you can't give in. When you do that, you're just asking yourself for trouble. So be consistent and always be in charge. You make the rules, they don't make the rules. They're the dog, you're the owner. That means when you walk your dog, they don't get to go pull and run off and do their own thing. You make the rules. You want a good, well-behaved dog, you start off from the very beginning as a good behaved dog, and you continue that. And when they don't, then you correct them. And of course, you're not going to be mean about it, but it's gentle correcting and reward, right? You want to reward them for the good. So when they do respond the way you want them to respond, then that's when you're going to reward them. And when they don't respond the way you want them to do, then you don't respond. They don't get the reward. They don't get the extra treat. They don't get the extra walk. None of that. And so, yeah, it's just being consistent and you making the rules.
This isn't a real question, but I thought it was cute and it popped up because, of course, Amazon. Emily Miller said, "Are the puppies shipped by Amazon or Kika's Klee Kai?"
Yeah, I wish Amazon would, because Amazon actually, their planes are right here at March Air Force Base. That would be way cool, but we haven't made a deal with Amazon. So yeah, not us. You know what, honey? You want to hold it?
Yeah.
Because it'll just be a minute.
Okay.
If you could just turn them on and then hold it right there for me.
Oh yeah.
And then, but put it on high. So we're going to show you their eyes real fast. So yeah, we wish Amazon would do it. Okay, get the cord. Well, bummer.
They're both dead?
Yeah, because I didn't put them on the charger. So they have power, but we didn't plug them in.
I flipped my light
Okay.
on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can we flip that?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Give me the
people.
whole stand.
No, you could just do this. We want to show you their eyes,
Oh, that made it so dark.
and does that help, Lex?
Well, I don't know. I can't see you. Yeah, actually it does. It makes them look so light. Oh my gosh, almost white.
Wow. Okay, so this probably isn't the best light for the puppies, but at least you guys can get an idea.
Eric, change it to white light. Try the other one.
Oh yeah, like that. That's probably better. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
better.
Are your eyes open? Are your eyes open? Okay, so Marsh,
They just look like little.
little brown.
They're just little black buttons. Is what it looks like.
Okay, and then Mellow. And then let's see if it makes a difference with her, because I think their eyes are different. No?
Well, her eyes are like shutting. She doesn't like the light.
She's like, the light. Let's see if I'm further away.
Nope, little black buttons.
Bummer.
What about the lower camera?
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. Put it on the low. Let's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see real fast. And if not, oh well, we're gonna move on. Okay.
You could turn it off.
Can you? I don't even know.
No, it's dark.
It seems dark to me too.
Yeah, it's
Well,
dark.
forget that. Okay, moving on. Questions.
All right, keep
Sorry,
going.
guys. I know that I could flip that, but I don't want to move the whole thing around, so I'm gonna just leave it be. Honey, can you put those on the charger, and then we can maybe get back to that because
Okay.
they'll charge right there. Okay.
Okay, moving on. How long does it take to completely How long does it take to completely potty train a puppy?
Oh, it really depends on you and your consistency. A lot of people can have their puppy fully potty trained by the time they're 4 months old, and some take a lot longer. A lot of that has to do with how consistent you guys are. So if you don't pay close attention and they keep having accidents, it's going to take longer.
You mentioned Stebbins might be the father of some of Siggy's puppies. How would you describe his temperament?
So Siggy wasn't born here or raised here.
Not Siggy.
I'm sorry, Stebbins wasn't born or raised here, He was bought as an adult, so he has a little different of a temperament than our dogs that are born and raised here, because obviously the way they're raised makes a huge difference. So he is very loving towards us, but he's actually pretty shy with strangers, and he's not a big fan of little kids, which makes sense because he wasn't raised in a home with kids, and he didn't have a lot of socializing as a puppy, so it's very different. However, he doesn't raise the puppies, so that does not alarm me. Is he produced some of the best puppies? Yes. We have some beautiful puppies from him. Coat colors, thickness of coats, structure, temperament, everything to die for. So I'm not too worried about him because he doesn't raise them.
Is there a reason you don't breed two reds together very often?
Yeah. They're kind of selfish reasons. I feel like the reds become overrun in a breeding program very, very quickly. So when the reds were really new to the Alaskan Klee Kai, everybody wanted to get reds in their breeding program. And I'm getting a bath. Little Mello is giving me a bath. And so what happened is we all started making sure our dogs had the red gene or were red, and then the next thing you knew, everybody had the red gene and everybody was having red puppies. And you got to remember, back 3, 4, 5, even longer than that, reds were very rare, and most people didn't even know reds existed in the Alaskan Klee Kai, so they weren't requested very often. And so for that reason, we didn't always breed a lot of reds together because they just took over. And then for me personally, I already have, most of my dogs have the red gene. Not everybody, but a lot do. And so I don't want to keep adding all reds, because if everything is red, that's all you're going to end up getting. At some point in your breeding program, you're going to have nothing but reds, and you're only going to get reds. And so for us to be able to keep diversifying and making sure that there's equal colors amongst our program, we don't do that. Not that we haven't, but we don't do it very often.
When is the next mama that's going to be due? And who?
Next month, I know I was going to hopefully do ultrasound. That didn't happen. And that is Dakota and Zeus. Both are black and white, and I was hoping to also have pictures up so that Alexis could dump them in there, but because we got hacked and fraud just kind of took over our morning, none of that happened. So Dakota and Zeus would be next month. We did confirm she is pregnant, not by ultrasound confirmed, but I can tell she's pregnant. Siggy is going crazy.
It took me a while to get here, and I apologize. Faith said, I missed the beginning. What's going on with the dollar amounts with different color comments?
Oh, Faith, hi, welcome back. Okay, so something new, Super Chat, is now available for our channel, which is where people can generously donate money to our channel. And it could be any amount. There is no pressure. However, if you appreciate what we do for you and want to send anything, you can. By doing so, your questions will jump to the top of the question list, and that way we won't miss you as well. There's also super stickers, which is like little animated emoji things that you get. Everything on your chat will show those stickers. So a portion of all of that comes to us, like 70%, and that will help fund our next toy, boxing, all kinds of fun stuff, but it's just something that Amazon will enjoy because we're going to spend it there, of course, but YouTube has now offered it to our channel, so we had no idea what it was either, but before we even went live, we already had people jumping in on Super Chat, which was amazing, so we appreciate all of you guys. And can't wait to see what we can buy with all of this. So ask your questions. These little guys are out. Remember, like in 2 weeks from now, you guys will be like, wow, remember when they were just laying on your lap doing nothing? Do you think I can go up to Siggy now? people want to name them.
Honestly, I'm kind of like going crazy with the amount of questions, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But we have so many questions.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here then, but I gotta start answering faster.
Yeah, you're going kind of slow.
I gotta stop talking.
It's 7:18, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hurry.
We kind of answered this. What litters do you plan to have soon?
Okay. Yes. Next is that litter. Other than that, we don't know yet. Babies.
Same question. At what age do you start seeing their true color come through? My 3-month-old Klee Kai is more of a salt and pepper right now.
So usually once they start to blow that puppy coat, you're gonna see the difference. So 3.5, 4 months is whenever you should see that. Siggy, assessment's going. Come on.
I don't know what he means. Eric said, how long will it take to imprint with the puppies?
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Eric, we aren't sure what you're asking, so if you can ask again, but don't forget to put the question marks. For those of you guys that are new, make sure you put question marks so that Alexis can identify your questions and they don't get missed. I also need to...
Oh, are you still going to keep one of them too?
I don't know yet. Maybe. I would like to, but I'm not sure. We've got a house full right now, and I really like I really like Siggy's puppies too. So I don't know yet. For those of you guys who don't know, Rue is Siggy's daughter, and I would love to have another Rue. So we'll see. I'm not sure. Okay.
She started off with the same question, but her ending was, what do you look for when deciding on keeping a puppy?
So a lot goes into that. Pedigree is obviously something that's very important, because if my dogs are too closely related, then they won't be able to be used in the breeding program. So I have to pay attention to that. I also have to pay attention to on the dogs that had the puppies, if they are getting close to a retirement age. Do I have any offspring of theirs yet? That type of thing, because in order to continue with my breeding program, you always have to be thinking a couple years ahead. So knowing that the dog's not going to breed for a 1.5 years or so once they're born, you need to be one step ahead, maybe 2. So all of that, but then in addition to that, of course, it is structure, what the dog looks like. And so we can tell a lot about the dog's structure when they're really, really young like this. So I'm not going to disturb them right now, but you can hold them up and see the outline of the dog even before they start moving. And so we'll be able to identify a lot of that, the head shape. There's so many things that go into it.
What is the longest time a puppy was on a plane?
Well, I don't know the exact amount of time, but it was long, because Indonesia, Australia, a long time. But in the States, now that I really don't ship internationally, within the States, you're talking, it's depends. If it goes to the East Coast, there is a time difference of 3 hours, so it may seem like it's longer than it really is. But 6, 7 hours, usually. Sometimes there's a layover, but that's the most.
I'm gonna hop back down to Eric. He asked the question again. How long did it take for the puppy to bond with a new owner?
Oh, as soon as we're out of the picture, they bond right away, because all they know is us. And so sometimes they'll still come to us when they're picking up their puppy because they know us. But as soon as we're out of the picture, it's pretty instant.
Have you ever had any puppies go through the terrible 2 stage?
Oh yeah, Simba and all right now. Yes, for sure. By the time, Nala's really good without Simba. Simba is the instigator when it comes to being obnoxious. So they play follow the leader. But yeah, definitely for a few years. And they actually really calm down by the time they're like 2.5, 3.
Do the dogs know they have little arranged marriages?
No, they don't. They think they're in control, remember?
Okay. We're actually getting close to the bottom now.
Okay,
since we're
good.
going
'Cause,
faster.
yeah, I need to get on to my other, because remember I have something else I want to talk to everybody about.
Okay. Next one. Did you get Kika with the intent to start a breeding program, or did you decide to start afterwards?
No, we knew. So we knew we wanted to breed her, and well, before we even knew she existed, we knew we wanted to breed the Klee Kai. And so when we were on our hunt, we found Kika, and it was instant love. She looked a lot like this, a little bit lighter. But yeah, we knew.
I know we showed pictures of Kika last week, but of course we had to wipe everything. Do you know if we have any I can get
But
to?
when I go upstairs, you can look for them. I'll show you when I walk by.
Okay. Because I know the new people haven't seen pictures of her or anything, so.
Yeah. Little babies going night.
How many dogs do you have on your own? And are all of them Klee Kai?
Yeah, only Klee Kai. We have no other animals in this house except for Klee Kai. And now I think it's that live here full time, 12. But between everybody, a lot more. So we co-own. They don't all stay here. We can't keep everybody. We don't have enough time in the day for everybody. But they'll always come here for breeding and for raising litters. And 12 here full time, plus all of the puppies. Okay.
Okay, we're down to the bottom.
Yay! Okay, so before I go up to Siggy's and show you all of those puppies, I want you guys to be thinking about names, right? In litter. Don't put them on yet, but just be thinking about it in case you just hopped on. So we need 3 boy names, 3 girl names. And then before I do that, I wanted to, hey Alexis, when I go up there, can you work on who's getting the masks?
Yeah.
One last reminder, we're going to be mailing out 2 masks to 2 new winners. They cannot be winners that have won before, please. One of them for a new person who's never been on our channel. Make sure you type new. Make sure you either put your email address in or send us an email to my email and let us know that you're new. And then another to anybody who's been on here. We don't care if you're new or not. We're going to open it up to everybody. So that's real fast. And then I wanted to talk to everybody because I need your input. We have been really pondering the idea of naming our Thursday nights. And so because we actually go live every Thursday, it is really a show. A lot of you guys call it our show. And I know a lot of people on YouTube have a show. So just like TV, like every Monday night is The Bachelor, right? And so, you know, on that channel, it's whatever's on. So we want the same concept. Of course, it's going to stay on our channel, but we want a name for our show. So I need name ideas. Like, of course, I just don't want it to be Kika's Klee Kai. Like, I thought, what about Klee Kai Talk? Or, I don't know, like it's a talk show, right? So I need your input. What can we name our show? I need something good. So
We have one more question before you go upstairs.
okay, I'll get that in a second. So if you guys have ideas of what we can call it, obviously we want it to reflect that it's for the Alaskan Klee Kai in some way, but not be super long. But if you have ideas, put it in the comments so we can kind of maybe circle back to it, or if not, even discuss it next week. Okay, what's the last question?
Last question is, who was your mentor when you started your breeding program, and are you still in contact with them?
Yes, my mentor was Andrea Hayes. She no longer breeds, but definitely still in touch. Unfortunately, she doesn't live too close to us. She lives in Bakersfield, but yeah, she was my Very, very close friend. In fact, we traveled and did dog shows together for a really long time.
Oh, this is cute. Show name idea. Kika's questions answered.
That's cool.
Keeping up with the Klee Kai.
Oh, that is cute.
Keeping up with the Klee Kai, I like that.
That
That's
is
really
cute. Who said that?
Scott Hackett.
Oh my God, Scott. See, this is why we want to ask you guys, because my brain is fried. Every day my brain is fried. I can't even think clearly.
Kika's connections with a K. Kicking it with the Klee Kai.
Oh my God, you guys are so freaking cool. I love it. Keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming. We have to figure out how we're going to pick now, because there's some good ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we are going to put these guys away. I'm going to go up to Siggy. We're going to turn the mic on. Fingers crossed it works. And I'm going to show you all of the puppies, and we're going to name them. And so if you can dump those, you can start dumping those names in once I get up there. For now, let's keep going with the name of our show, because we're going to have a show. All right, babies. I'll be upstairs. Did you put her up? Move it up?
Not yet. We are now. It's on, but it's quiet. Well, I have to talk pretty loud, so I don't want it to echo.
I wonder if I should wear Eric's earbud when you talk, so it won't get loud. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we come. Hi, Mommy. How's my baby? Hi. Oh, she wants out. Sig, come here. They want to see your babies. They want to see the babies. Over here. Huh?
Camera's frozen.
Oh, it is? Can I shut it off and turn it back on?
Yeah, when you move it back down here.
Doesn't look frozen.
Sorry, guys. Camera's frozen. Okay, Gavin, can you put her out? Okay, we're good now.
Yay! Okay. Alright guys, sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but that's technology for you. Alright, I have my little list here so I can remember who's who. The only thing you'll have to do is tell me if I'm good on oh, you're back? That was fast. I know, that was so fast.
She didn't go
So
out.
this is Siggy, guys. And, oh, you got your bone. Here. She's probably not gonna stay right here. That's fine. Can you just close the gate? Come here. Sig, come here. Come here. Okay. We have the very first one and two were gray boys. So I know she came right back up because she's like, wait, she's up there. So Siggy gets really worried. She doesn't want anyone coming up here with her babies. There's two gray boys. The very first one born is the lighter of the two. I'm gonna turn this light.
No,
Yo, Alex, tell me if this is better, okay?
oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I have a little better right. You need to go way down. There, that's good. It's kind of dark.
It's dark stuff.
Yeah. That's better.
Oh, I know. I wonder if they could hear her. Siggy's crying. Can you go directly over it? Hey, is that your baby? Okay, so this was the very first one born. This a boy. Hi, there's a boy. Yeah. And then this little guy looks just like Rue did. Just like her. So Rue was really dark like this. You're so protective, huh? You're such a good mommy. And then third was black and white girl, and she is. Hold on. So did you guys see how she just kind of pushed me right now? So she gets like very protective. You have so many babies. Here, lay down. Lay down. I just want to show them real fast, okay? She says no. Maybe I should have put you outside, huh? Yeah. So this is the little girl. This was number 3. And then number 4 is a black and white male with a split mask. Okay, sit. Thank you. That's the girl, I think. Yeah. Okay, it's him. I'm not gonna hurt him. So if you guys see that, like when the puppy is crying and she instantly goes to see what's wrong with the puppy. So we talk about like when the puppies cry and we respond. Do you remember when I talked about, I don't know if they could see me, but when I talked about on the video about how when you crate train a puppy and you respond, this isn't working for me. I hear myself echoing. I was trying to listen with my earbuds so I could hear because I'm not downstairs to hear Alexis, but that's okay. When we respond, when a puppy cries in their crate, it is just like mom. So when they cry, mom instantly responds, right? And so it is natural instinct for a puppy to cry when they want something or when they're hurt or when they're hungry. And when they do, mom responds. So when they are away from mom and in a crate and then we respond, we are reaffirming that crying is what we want them to do. And they need to learn that, no, that was when they were with mom, but we don't want them to do that anymore. And so that's why we say don't instantly respond to crying because they want out of their crate. So I thought that was a good opportunity to just talk about that. So everybody's gonna nurse now. I was gonna try and show everybody your babies. Number 5, thank you. Number 5 is black and white baby girl. Let's see who's this one. Who's this one? That one's a boy. So I don't want to get her too upset. As you can tell, she is a little protective. And so when they whine and cry, she's going to put her paw over or put her head to kind of separate me from her. And so I don't want to upset her too much. She did just have her babies a few days ago, so we don't want to get too crazy. And of course, now they all want to jump in here and nurse. So Siggy doesn't want to leave here for very long. Like she runs outside, goes potty, and is right back in here in like 30 seconds because she's a new mommy and she wants to make sure her babies are safe. Also, it's pretty warm in here, so since we're in here, we'll talk about, look, we've got a little booty in the way. Get that booty out of the way. Newborn babies cannot regulate their own temperature, and so they can actually get really sick and die if they don't stay warm. And so we got heat lamps and the vents are off in here so that the puppies stay nice and warm. A lot of times they gather all together and you'll see puppies always in a big pile because they are keeping each other warm. And of course, mom being in with them always keeps them warm as well. And so they're all gonna be nursing except for this one. You see her? She's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This one's a boy. This one's a boy. Wait. Yeah, that one's a boy. Let's see where. Do we have any questions, Lex?
Just a whole bunch of names.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Like a ton.
Are you writing them?
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise we're never gonna keep track. So we have 3 boys, if you guys just joined in, 3 boys, 3 girls in names. And Siggy is trying to nurse them and she's not too happy with me picking them all up and I don't want to upset her, so I'm going to leave her be and just let them nurse. But I have my little paper here. So Lex, I'm going to have you start naming them and or listing them, and we're just going to start naming them because we got 6 bad boys.
Well, for starters, I really like Nike.
Oh yeah, you like the Bill Belichick dudes. His dog's name is Nike. You have your pen,
We
Princess?
have Nike, Nitro.
Oh, I like both of those. We could do a black one, Nitro.
Your what?
A pen?
We also have a Nacho, Nintendo, Nesquik,
Aw,
Nutmeg, Neptune, Nugget,
aw, little nugget. Little nugget. Hi, mommy.
Noon,
Noon. For the one born at 12:05.
Night,
Night. Okay. Well, we know we like Nike. That's a winner.
and Nitro.
And Nitro. So we only have one black boy. So I think we named the black boy Nitro. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna name the black boy Nitro. And by the way, for those of you who care, he is 12 ounces right now. And then we have 2 gray boys. We're gonna name one of them Nike. And what are we gonna name the other one?
Noodle,
Noodle.
Doobie, Nubbin, Neo, Neon,
Oh, Neo's cute. Okay,
I like Neo.
I do too. All right, Nike, Nitro, Neo. Boys are done.
Okay. Oh, dang it. You gotta change one.
Why?
Nemo.
Oh, we gotta name one Nemo.
Take Neo out.
Okay. Okay, Nike, Nemo, Nitro. Okay, so now we have 3 girls. We have
Nikki.
2 blacks, 1 gray. Nikki,
They're all mixed in. Hang on. We have Nikki, Norma, Nadia. I liked Nadia. I thought
yeah, Nadia's cute. We've never named a puppy Nadia.
we got Anala.
We already have a Nala, but we're not.
Sasha.
Okay. You said noodle?
Yeah.
What can go with noodle?
Newbie.
Newbie.
Oh, for a girl,
Uh-huh.
for one of the black girls, she can be Night.
Yeah.
And then there's Nyx, NYX.
Uh-huh.
Noodle, Nosy.
Okay.
Norma.
Well, we gotta pick. Honey, you have one you like?
Nilly.
What is it?
Nilly.
Nilly. Do you have any?
Cute.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Camera just froze again.
What in the world's going on?
An error prevented shooting. Turn the camera off and on again.
Can you do it? No, right there, the knob. See where it just flip? No, honey, flip this way.
Yeah.
You don't turn that. That's video. If you turn that, then it will go to camera. Okay. Hopefully it's coming back on.
Error prevented shooting. Turn the camera off and on again.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. The microphone upstairs went off again, but that's okay. We're gonna leave Siggy alone for a little while and not stress her out too much, and we're gonna bring in the big babies.
And we're gonna tell them the names.
And we're gonna tell you the names.
Put them on the screen, babe.
But who on the screen?
Nike, huh?
Oh, the names?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nike.
Nike.
Naomi.
Nemo.
Oh, Nike, Nemo, Naomi, Nitro, Night, Nadia.
N-A-O.
All right. I hope they're ready for loud craziness. Okay, crazies are in town. Let the crazies begin. Okay, stay out of my chair, mister. That is my chair. Hopefully all of you new people love my new chair. I had to get a chair because sitting on the ground for 2 hours hurts my body. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi, see everybody. Oh, no, at least I'm jealous, but yes, you're so jealous. Yes, we see you. We see you. We see you. Okay, this is Nala. That was Nala. This is Diamond. There's Rue. There's the babies. Here's my Nova. Here's my Nova. And then here's Mr. I know, this is crazy. See why we do this at the end? Do you guys see why we do it at the end? This is why we do it at the end. Oh my goodness. Okay. Then we have Jasper. Hopefully Jasper's family's here. He is going home tomorrow.
Thank you, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. What happened?
We got a super chat.
Catherine. I hope that wasn't on video. I just got a tongue in my mouth. Thank you, Catherine. Do you have a question to go with that super chat?
She just said so many creative names for your show. Maybe you should have folks put. Wait, maybe. I don't know. Oh.
What?
Okay. Catherine said she had a good idea.
Let's hear it.
So, you know how we put 3 question marks in front of a question?
Yes.
Catherine said maybe we should put 3 exclamation points in front of the names for the channel.
Oh, that will be easier to find, huh?
Yeah, because I went to go try and find them again, and
It's hard.
it's a lot. Because of course we did the puppy names right after. And
Well, it is our show, and we're kind of crazy and fly by the seat of our pants, so we aren't thinking very clearly. Okay, well, are you wanting to ask everyone to do it over again?
yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, we just love to see all of your comments. So, Catherine had a great idea, and Alexis loves that idea. So, can you guys put your name suggestions for our show with 3 exclamation marks first, because it'll be easier for her to identify that. So 3 exclamation marks and then the name, so we can try to come up with a name. I cannot guarantee that we will come up with it right now because I know we're running out of time and we still have to give things away. But hopefully we can if we have time. And if everybody stays on, then hey, we'll stay on. It'll be up to you guys because we aren't going anywhere tonight. But Alexis has to look at that stuff, and we have to come up with, hey, while you're doing that, do you want Eric to see if there's questions, honey?
No, I got it. There's no questions. So I
Okay.
can tell you right now.
You want to put it on the, hey.
On the
That is-
floor?
Yeah, you want to, because Jasper just ate me. He just bit a hole in me. Okay. Okay, you tell him. He's chewing those shoes. Did you see that? Did you see that? Tell him. Tell him. He's being a bad puppy. Who's crying? Oh my God. Jasper is crying because he is chewing on my shoelace and he didn't want to let go. Come here. Stop. Get up. Huh? I know, oh my gosh. They're crazies. These guys are crazy. Hi. Come on, little babies. You can do it. Come on. Nala, I see you. I know, I see you. Okay, so let me see if I have anything else that I wanted to say while we are trying to calm these guys down. Come here, buddies. This is our crazy show. So while she is trying to figure out things, I am gonna just run through my little spiel again. If you guys are new to our channel and you haven't been here before, please do us a favor, consider subscribing because that will help support us, obviously. And if you hit the bell notification, then you will be notified when we go live or when we post new video content. We do go live every Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. And sometimes it is random and sometimes it is pretty organized. Today it is random, but we have a good reason, I guess. Come here, baby. So we are working on a show name. We already talked about all of that stuff. Okay, cool. I'm good. So, Alexis, are you working on the mask stuff?
Oh, well, I picked one for the new people.
Okay.
Nikki is winning the mask for the new people.
Okay, congratulations, Nikki. Did she give you an email or does she?
Yes, I got an email.
Okay, perfect. So congratulations, Nikki. If you are on right now, please put in the comments where you are. Do you live in California? Do you live out of state? We are just curious where you are from, and we will get a mask mailed out to you in the next day or two. And then you also are giving away one to another person that doesn't have to be new. Thank you, Nola. Thank you, Nola. Yes?
We have another sticker from Rachel and from Heather.
Rachel and Heather, thank you. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see these stickers. I don't get to see them right now, but I will see them tonight when I rewatch this show. So thank you guys for supporting our channel, and I can't wait. I want to buy a sticker. I wonder if we could buy a sticker that you can use whenever you comment. Oh, now it's gonna get loud.
Okay.
Okay, so.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Can you tell any of Siggy's puppies are light gray?
They are not. None of them are super light like Cessnas. And because Siggy is Rue's mom, which of course right now she has no fur because she just had a litter of puppies, I wouldn't expect her to have any of the light grays, but you never know. She could, but she did not. They're pretty dark. And I know I wasn't really able to show you all of them, so I will work on getting some pictures out. It probably will not be before the weekend, but I will get pictures out to everyone on the list so you guys can see their faces a little better. I know it was kind of hard with.
Nikki is in Texas, but
Oh.
her mom grew up in California.
Oh, nice. Well, welcome from Texas. We'll get you a new mask. And then you want to ask me another question real fast before you announce the other winner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi. Roro. Ow, don't eat my hair. Don't eat my hair. You cannot eat my pen either. Okay, honey, can you?
Yes. Are there any celebrities on the waiting list?
No, not that I know of. I guess there could be. Okay. Yeah?
Yeah, there was one.
Who?
I mean, from Texas. Did a show with, I think, an actress. TV shows that the kids always watch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, what is that show, Alexis?
What show?
I can't even sit here. I don't know. There is somebody who Stranger Things.
Oh.
There's somebody that's an actress on Stranger Things is on our list. I don't watch Stranger Things, so.
I don't know who. I don't know.
It was
who
somebody's
is.
the girlfriend, but I don't remember who.
Dustin's girlfriend?
I don't know. I don't know. She's I don't know. I don't watch it, so I'm not sure. But no, let's move. I got all distracted. Okay.
Okay. The winner for everybody is Kristen.
Kristen, congratulations, Kristen. We're gonna mail you out a mask. You have her email address as well, right?
She said she's gonna email it to
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Oh,
Perfect.
actually, I think she's on the list.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Hi, babies.
So,
okay,
yeah.
awesome.
And then, do you want to go over some of these names?
I do,
'Cause
I wanna
we
hear.
have so many.
I do. I would love to hear the names, and then maybe we could even do a quick poll, like if we, I don't know what time it is, but
Well, it's 2 minutes, but if people want to stay on,
we'll stay on. So if you guys stay, we'll stay, and try to get this figured out. But hey honey, can you have Braden or somebody go get us dinner? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. So Thursdays we don't eat dinner until about 9 o'clock. Because it's a crazy day for us. Hey, I want my shoelaces back. Okay, go through names. I'm listening. Just
Okay.
ignore the crazy. Do you still have us on the down low?
yes, I do, and you're in your bubble.
Do you see them eating my shoes?
Okay.
Eating my shoes all the time. Okay, let's go. Hi, baby girl.
Okay, we have Klee Kai Kingdom, Klee Kai Happy Hour,
Oh my.
Klee Kai Corner with a K.
That's cute.
I still love Scott's Keeping Up with the Klee Kai.
Yeah.
We let the dogs out. We have Crazy Dog Lady and Crazy Klee Kai Lady.
I don't know. I think it's hilarious, but I don't know if I should take offense to that or.
Klee Kai Chatter, Live with Klee Kai, Kicking It with the Klee Kai. I thought that one was cute too.
That one is cute.
Klee Kai Roundup,
Oh my god.
Crazy Klee Kai with a K for crazy,
Oh my.
Crazy for Klee Kai,
Who is this? Jasper, you're crazy. You just pulled my hair out of my ponytail. Oh, Rupert. Okay, keep going. I'm listening.
I think that was all of them.
Oh my god, there are so many good ones. Like, I don't even know how to pick.
Thank you, Nico, for a sticker.
Aw, thank you, Nico. Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. You guys are too crazy. Okay, do you have a favorite, Lex?
I honestly, I love Keeping Up with the Klee Kai. I
Okay.
think that one is so cute.
Okay, so put that at the top of your list. And then can you name them for me? If you gotta tell me if you see questions come through, because I'm not paying attention to anything.
Kika's Paw Patrol, Klee and Kai.
The Klee and Kai Show. Ruru, I see you, mommy. I see you. I know you're so jealous. Where's my Nova? There she is. Hey, no. Okay, so, hey, oh my god, it's so hard. Do you guys want to put in the comments, like, do you guys have a favorite? I want to hear what you guys all think. Now that a lot of people have shared, what do you think the favorite is? Rue, stop it. He's not gonna nurse. Alexis loves Keeping Up with the Klee Kai, right?
Yep.
I have to sit down with them all because it's so hard. Look
Well,
at you. You're
I move your bubble as you move. So
You
I have
do?
you zoomed in.
okay.
So as you move with it.
Perfect, because
So you
I can't
stay.
stay still with them. They're crazies. They're all crazies.
Thank you, Diane, for the sticker.
Thank you, Diane. Hopefully you guys were able to get a feel for what we do every week. It is kind of crazy this week. We have a couple puppies leaving. It'll calm down a little bit, but we did just have 6 puppies, which means it's not going to be calm for quite a while because they are going to grow really fast. But this is pretty much what we do on Thursdays. We answer your questions. We sometimes have a topic that we want to cover, and sometimes we just kind of go with whatever you guys throw at us. Ooh, he's going to get you.
I have 2 questions.
Okay.
One is, do most people want brown or blue eyes?
Blue. Blue for sure.
And then the next one is, how old will they stop growing? growing. I want to see if my puppy will be a toy, mini, or standard.
Don't eat my shirt. So they usually are done growing in height by the time they're a year old. They'll still fill out and thicken up, but for height, it's by a year. They're good. Okay.
Bella's too.
Awesome.
We have Lauren said keeping up with the Klee Kai she liked.
Awesome.
And then Emily said she loved Who Let the Dogs Out.
Yeah, that's cute too. I wonder though, I would love to use that song. We would get penalized
Yeah,
for
we
that.
would.
Like, no, can't use that song. So do we have any musicians? Maybe they can write us a song. We need our own song. Wait, I have 2 people in this house who play the guitar. They better get on that.
Another person with keeping up with the Klee Kai.
Okay, I like that a lot too. Alexis really likes that.
That one's super cute.
That
I love
is
it.
super cute. So, I want to look at the list, but, or do you think we should just pick?
No, you can look at the list.
Or
I
just,
think-
or can you just run through them real fast one more time?
Again?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
I can't.
Okay, we have Klee Kai Kingdom with a K.
Okay,
Klee Kai Happy Hour.
okay,
Klee Kai Corner with a K.
okay,
Keeping Up with the Klee Kai.
okay,
Who Let the Dogs Out.
okay.
Crazy Klee Kai Lady. And Crazy Dog Lady. And Crazy for Klee Kai with a K. Crazy. Klee Kai Chatter.
I like that one too.
Live with Klee Kai. Woof or Bark. Kicking It with the Klee Kai with a K. Like kicking.
Uh-huh.
Klee Kai Roundup. That's cute.
That is cute. Oh my gosh, it's hard to pick.
Oh, I forgot one. Lindsay's was way at the top. Kika's questions answered.
That one's cute too. Oh my goodness. Okay, calm down, children. Calm down. Oh man.
Oh, Kika's Connections with a K.
Oh, that one is cute too. I like my shirt. Don't eat it. I like that one too. Man, that is hard. Hard. All right, but I know you liked that one, Keeping Up with the Klee Kai.
But I like a bunch now. Like there's more. Like I didn't even finish.
Okay, so then I guess we don't get to pick today, right?
No.
Because it's gonna be too hard, and we have to really think about our show name.
Yeah, I would wait.
Yeah, so we'll wait. Maybe we'll have a family meeting too, so we can let the family all be involved because it's the family business. Aw, Nova. And everyone helps put this show on, so I think we should let them help decide. So I think what we'll do is we will announce it next week. I'm assuming it's like each person, no 2 people picked the same name right off the bat.
No, definitely.
Okay, so we will have a special gift. I have to figure out what, because I want it to be something special, for the name that we end up picking. So if we pick your name, you'll be awarded something. We'll mail you guys something, and I'll let you guys know next week. So that means you just have to tune in next week to find out what name we pick, right? And then I guess, would you please stop? No questions? They can't even see me, Diamond. No, relax. Okay. Relax. Okay then.
Details of Klee Kai with Desiree. Nothing but Klee T.
Okay.
That's cute. You can't even hear.
I know. I'm sorry, but it's overwhelming. I should go be in the bubble with you. Huh? Yeah, I should go be in the bubble with them. Yeah, I can go over there. Yeah, I know these. Okay. No more. You guys, calm down. Stop now. They're gonna sleep good tonight. I think we're pretty good then. Yeah. Should we call it a night? Hi, Mama. Hi. Lex?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, Nova was on the camera. I didn't even notice a little while ago. That was cute.
Oh, when she was over there?
Yeah.
I know, I saw it.
So was Rue.
Oh my
Her nose was
God.
on it too.
They're crazy today, people. Maybe we should be called the Crazy Dog Lady Show. Because you're crazies. A bunch of crazies tonight. I think you guys had too much sugar. They don't get sugar. All right, Ben. I think we can call it. So, I'm gonna grab a couple puppies. All right, fine. Okay, fine. Nala wants to be the star. Come here, Nala.
Nala's a star.
Nala is a star. I gotta put my chair up, guys, because if I don't, somebody will go pee on it. I know it. That's what they do. That's what they do. They pee on things. So I guess we're gonna end it because we did everything we could, and we will pick our show name next week. Are we good? You're back on the main?
Yeah.
I never know what camera we're on. So we will do that next week, of course, Thursdays, 6 to 8, and then we'll get those masks mailed out to everybody, and we will keep anyone who's on our list updated with new pictures as soon as I get a chance. Bear with me, please, because like I said earlier, we did get hacked. My email, everything got messed up, and so I'm in recovery mode right now, trying to figure everything out. But I will get to you as soon as I can. You can always text me if you're on our list asking for any updates and that kind of thing as well. And so with that, we are going to end our show. Maybe. Nala, what are you doing? I mean, Novak, what are you doing? You eating a bone? Are you eating a dog bone or are you eating a ball? That is a ball. Okay. Are you on?
Yeah.
Both with her, with you?
No, with you.
Well, I want you on too.
Well, my light's off.
Oh, she doesn't want to be on. Diamond does. Okay, that's it, guys. We are going to call it a night. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting us with all of your super chats and your stickers. I can't wait to watch them tonight. Until next time, bye.